We're live, baby. I'm the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
I guess I'll... let's see. I'll put it in... I don't think anyone's gonna come in. I hope I'm not being fucking annoying by, spamming the video channel with my going lives.
I mean, I worst thing, most people just don't even look at it. So I don't think you're really
That's what I figured.
negatively affecting anything.
Yeah. I just know it's not my Discord. So I don't want
See what I do is I cheat and I just delete the old link so it doesn't look like I'm posting that often.
I'm not smart enough to do that. Here we go. Alright, there we go.
That's your image hack for the day.
Okay, let's go back to OBS. Let's see. Art scene, is it gonna fuck up? No. Okay, we're good. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna turn off my I'm turning off the avatar. The avatar. Because oh god, what the fuck am I doing? Okay, window capture. That's fine.
Oh no, he's dead.
Am I? Oh yeah, I fucking died. I died my final death. This is destiny. I'm not respawning with my ghost.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Yeah, let's get some freaking music going. Silly playlist. Let's do that. Grab the most annoying one. And let's
silly songs for wacky boys.
Silly Billy playlist that'll tickle your feet and make you come.
It'll make me laugh and go tee hee.
Okay, let's get started. I actually gave myself a pose to work with this time, which is nice.
All right, what's the way, Raccoon Man? Let's see.
The what? Me? Me?
Yeah, what's the way? Let's. You're gonna Bob Ross us, right?
I guess. Yeah, I could do some commentary. Just turn down the music. It's a little loud. Can't hear myself. I don't know how it is on stream. Sorry for people watching the VOD. This is Rad, by the way. I'm gonna introduce him. He pops into stream all the time. And has been very, very, very friendly to me. So
long-time listener, first-time caller.
Yes, yes, indeed. So we're very happy to have him on. Probably not doing this right. The problem is I see a lot of anime artists do like very intentional like line work stuff. But the big thing that was influential for me was I went to the Illustration Academy, which is a big, expensive boot camp for American illustration. And one of the most important things for me was massing became a big part of my process during that stint. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's essentially the process of drawing. It's basically almost kind of how painting works. Painters start with very broad brush strokes. And from there, they kind of, you know, they'll glaze over stuff, they'll paint over stuff, they'll refine things more. Oh yeah, I should also pull up some fucking Yagi art since I'm trying to copy Yagi.
Yeah, God. Kind of throwing your shapes around without being triangles.
No, yeah, I'm basically just like spitting shit everywhere. Sorry, I'm gonna take a hot second to pull up some Yagi art as well because if I'm referencing Yagi, that probably would be a smart idea to have him on or her. I actually don't know. We simply do not know. That's actually going to be a joke in the video. I personally am of the mind that they are female. However, there's some things to suggest otherwise. Namely, one of them being the porn they draw is very demure for what would be considered hentai.
Yeah, the girls usually do go crazier, don't they?
Yeah, no, it's not fucking I gave birth to an entire nation state and turned the Nile River white with my booby milk when I got reincarnated by getting ran over by a milk truck in fucking Saitama or some shit. So, fuck. The other thing, too, is I have to be somewhat... I mean, the great thing about this massing approach is you really don't have to think too much about your proportions right off the bat. It can be as loose or as intentional as you want it to be, because then what you do is you beat it back a little bit, and then
I like whittling.
Kind of whittling you have to be a little more careful with. With this you can be very you could just be like just let loose, really.
You just tone in, make fat leg, tone in slightly less fat leg.
Yeah, you just kind of push and pull your shapes, you know, have fun with it. And then also, too, when you feel like you get... Like, I think we're starting to get a solid gesture here. A bit. You can make your thing smaller and just kind of... The other thing, too, is you can erase inside. Personally, that's a thing I like doing. Just to kind of help with some stuff. Although it probably, honestly, like, I was watching there's a Japanese animator that does drawing lessons and boot camp stuff called Hide Channel. And he does, like, very intentional, like, stuff. Like, he doesn't fuck around too much like I'm doing. And I'm thinking maybe in the future it would make more sense to do that. But, I don't know. Like, it's just... and that's exactly why I get so pent up about, like, learning to draw, like, anime and manga the right way from the right people.
Right.
Because it can be very easy to develop bad habits. You know.
Oh yeah, so that technique, it's hard to even know until you see someone do it.
That too. Yeah, there's a lot of just stuff that doesn't really get, like, documented and stuff, kind of. See, I'm starting to lose my, starting to lose my plot a little bit here.
What do you think your average layer, rough layers are by the time you're done? Are you just a base rough final? Or do you do like a second rough? Just kind of depends on art.
I'll do like a gesture real quick to get whatever I'm trying to do. See, the thing is I usually do what's called figure invention, even though I'm horrible at it. Which is where, like, I did that with Julian's picture here. Which is why this one looks so much stiffer than Blazermate's. Is I'll just invent the pose without any reference. Which isn't good. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't really do that unless you're already really good. And then I don't really like these proportions so much, so I'm going to play around with it a bit. Let's see, Yagi the goat. Yagi the goat does about like 5 heads tall, so like 1. Okay, so we're about like, we're probably about like, from here it's 1, 2. I mean, we're close. It's about here. It's always hard to tell, though.
I remember very specifically that using heads for scale was something that took me a long time to get.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, like, trying to draw a couple characters separately and then putting them together and realizing how horrendously off model they were from each other.
Mm-hmm.
That would assume that I'm any better now, of course, but...
And also, I'm kind of not really... I mean, I do have some poses reference with me today because I don't feel like suffering
right
through this. Figure invention is something you kind of have to be trained on, and I'm not trained on it, like, clearly.
I mean, something from nothing isn't always easy.
Mm-mm. Nope.
And people think about how much goes into it, like, just even the weight of, like, the body on one heel.
Mm-hmm.
For leaning, like, so much goes into the crap.
But the reason I also like massing is because I don't feel like I have to be attached to what I've drawn. Because all the making it better and stuff can come in the next parts. The other thing, too, is Yagi the goat does not draw fucking, like, super, like, curvy, thick girls, which is usually what I'm more of a man of. And by thick, I don't mean like fucking Atelier Ryza. Oh, she's got like 1% more thigh per thigh thick. I mean like actually thick. So, I mean, you know, it's not super hard, but like it's enough of a departure to be jarring if you're not super, you know what you're doing. But it also helps that I designed this character this way too, so she's for a doujin that has not come out yet because the scale is just too big for what I feel like I can reasonably handle right now.
Relatable.
I do have many plans for it, though. I think about it a lot. Although at the end of the day, there's only so much you can do with fixing or fucking with this one layer. Also, Yagi the... I feel like the more I look at Yagi the Goat stuff, I see those two kemono characters from like Poppin' Music. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do, yeah.
They're like the mascots. I forget, they're called like the Poppins or something like that.
I think it is the Poppins, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm very, very much seeing that kind of work in this person's body of work. Although I know Poppin' Music has like fuckloads of other characters that are like aliens and like humans and robots and all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, it had character escalation like every B-Mani descendant did. I think that's the one B-Mani I've never actually seen in person was Poppin' Music.
I know a guy who got one of those controllers for like nothing because the guy who hosts the the parties that I've been going to lately bought one. And he like didn't like it after a while. And he took it to the swap meet that we went to. And he tried to get me to trade for something for it, but like the problem is I needed money and he needed money, and neither of us wanted to like concede.
Leave with more stuff.
Yeah. So some other guy. Ooh, someone joined us. Some other guy just walked away with a fucking poppin' music controller for like $50. What's up?
Just so you know, we are live right now.
Yeah, I just wanted to say what's up. We are actually like being recorded and on stream, so no potty language, no piss and shit and fuck words, okay?
The ghost of Susan.
Yeah, Susan's gonna fucking rise from her grave, and we're gonna get another season of The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I got one of those back when they were getting clearanced out of GameStop. I got one of those Beatmania controllers for PS2 for like $5.
Ooh, nice.
The version of the game we got was shit, but the controller's great. I think some people still use that on PC nowadays.
Well, there he goes.
Hi, Tama.
I got something like that too. There used to be this closeout shitty store by my house called Tuesday Morning.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them.
And they had DJ Hero controllers for like $10. I don't know if they're worth anything now, but yeah, I ended up getting a DJ Hero controller for like not much.
They're covered about 20.
They're only about $20. Old barnacles.
You didn't really see that get a push for revival like you did Guitar Hero.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It didn't seem like it had a lot of like fans. There we go. I was able to fix my pose by cheating.
That's how you get through in life.
It do be how you do.
I guess there's an inherent problem of like there's a cool fantasy of playing a guitar, but like when you're playing DJ Hero, you're not. It's not that much of a divorce from actually just being a DJ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The fuck is this Undertale ass like remix? What is this? What is this tomfoolery?
She's
this is from the Amazing Digital Circus. Ew. Ew. I don't like the words that just escaped my mouth. Quick, let's get everyone to hate us. Thoughts on the Amazing Digital Circus? I'll start. I don't think that show did a single thing that made me think about it other than, yeah, of course they would do that. Like, I don't think that show surprised me in any way for either episode.
I was kind of interested most of the way through the first episode, but it didn't really capitalize on it. Like, I thought, oh, maybe this will go somewhere, but I don't know.
I don't know.
It kind of,
well, like,
that kind of flatlined.
Well, that's kind of the thing, right? Is that they want it to be like this big fandom-y thing that, like, people make theories and stuff about.
Yeah, which everything does that now, so it's completely meaningless, it feels like, anymore.
Exactly.
It's like, what if we made a TV show or an animated series that's the... What's that new one? Like, the Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff? Like, what is it? Garden of Banban or something?
There's a couple Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff. There's Garden of Banban. There's fucking Poppy's Playtime.
Yeah, but all that shit where it's... Like, we don't have any defined lore, but ooh, if we leave it open...
Yeah. No, that's what a lot of shit does. Nowadays. They try to get you in with, like, this compelling mystery. And, they just kind of, like, don't really do much interesting shit. Like, once you figure out what it is, it's like, oh, they clearly didn't have a real idea.
I think ever since, like, Marble Hornets, like, hell, even further back, like, Blair Witch Project took off.
Mm-hmm.
people realized how easy that is to capitalize on. Like, pitch a great mystery. You don't even have to solve it. It'll be over by the time you're supposed to.
Well, the problem with a lot...
Be mad at you? It's over, idiots.
Yeah, well, the problem with a lot of that shit, too, is, like, when you do that, people's imaginations are probably going to come up with more interesting shit, even if it isn't actually more interesting. Like, the shit that people come up with in their brain is going to be more interesting to them than whatever the show writers come up with.
Yeah, it's literally rule one of horror, too. Like, you know, the creature you imagine is always going to be scarier than one you show off.
Exactly.
That works for mysteries, too.
Exactly. I have a very, very fun idea for this character's hoodie that I don't want to spoil, but
see, she's kind of got the Egyptian thing going on.
Well, yeah, she's an Anubis.
Nice.
This was a character. So this is the character right here. I had to crop it because for obvious reasons.
Of course.
But I did this when, like, everyone was fucking doing Egyptian-themed characters. But a lot of people didn't really go that far with it. I saw, like, some cats. Kishibe did a really fucking good cat that he still draws from time to time that I really liked. And I saw a bunch of Anubises, but I didn't really see any, like, oxen or, like, I think maybe I saw, like, one snake thing or, like, a reptile thing. I feel like you could like, that's an idea I had for the doujin of this. It's meant to be, like, an isekai with, like, a certain twist that I'll leave out of this for now. Fuck me. Damn it. I got streamer brain. I'm drawing and talking and fucking thinking at the same time. But that's like a whole thing. I wanted there to be like races, right?
Right.
Of like different types of adventurers that have like different like not like personalities, but like stat bonuses and like class perks and stuff like that. And I wanted to have like an Egyptian-esque themed one where it would just be like, you know, kemono character, but in like the Egyptian sort of set dressing.
Right.
So like you'd have an Anubis, right? You'd have a cat, right? You could have a cow. You could have a mouse. You could have you could do other animals in like that dark skin with like the gold and like what is that fucking mineral called that they use, or like gemstone? It's not teal, it's
oh god,
azure. Like what is the Egyptian, what are Egyptian masks made of? It's gold and silver, gold, damn it. It's not lapis lazuli, it's
I know what you're talking about too, and I cannot think of the name of it.
Fuck. I know the Tutankhamun one has
is it just turquoise? Because I know that's a big one.
Yeah, that could be what it's called. I think that is what it actually is called.
Because I never think of it as gemstone. It's just literally color.
Yeah. Did you ever see that they fucking broke the Tutankhamun mask? And, like, they tried to fucking JB weld it back together? Like, did you see that?
I did not.
They did it in Egypt, too, which is really funny. Because it was, like, in their hands.
Oh.
Mask.
No wonder everyone's getting cursed by the mummy.
Yeah, okay, so, like, from 2016, 8 people are facing, like, criminal charges. Museum employees will be charged with negligence after a botched reattachment of the beard on King Tutankhamun's mask. Egyptian authorities said King Tut's burial mask is displayed at the museum in Cairo and considered a value, of course. How the mask broke off since its damage came to light in 2014. So it's been broke for like 10 years at this point. A museum conservator said the beard detached when the mask accidentally fell during cleaning. It was quickly reattached with a strong adhesive, but glue left a gap between the face and the beard. So they just went to fucking whatever their, like, Home Depot is, and they got some 2-part fucking epoxy. Okay, apparently it is fixed.
You know what's really funny about that, too?
What?
He died at, like, 18, 19, so his fake beard literally just fell off.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's bad...
Whoops.
There's bad fucking pictures. Like, you can see it. Oh my god.
You remember that lady who tried to do a home restoration of the painting of Christ?
Yeah, the one painting of Christ. Oh god, art restoration fuck ups are so funny. It's so good. It's so amazing watching, like, I think if anything it's just proof that like craftsmanship is like becoming obsolete in society, which isn't, and it's a thing why it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But that's, you know, that's just my own little shit licking opinion on why we shouldn't be so quick to throw away art techniques and stuff. But all right, speaking of not fucking around with art, let me actually get back to this shit.
I say it shows why there's such a premium, like the few people who can do actual art restoration anymore.
Yeah. Well, it's for that kind of shit. It's not just restoration. You need like lab time and like people who like know how, like historians who can like replicate material and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's so much worse than just like, oh, we need someone who knows how to draw to come in and fix our crap.
Oh, like most of those art restoration guys, like they have their own little chemical labs. Like they have to research the guy to find out what kind of paint he used to match it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like they have to. It's insane, like how much stuff they go through.
It's like half forensics, half art. It is really crazy.
Because like a lot of times the material they just can't get anymore, so they have to cut little pieces of canvas off the back, like where it's wrapped around the frame, even just to do small hole repair. It's like literally microsurgery.
Yep, I do.
And then you accidentally drop your X-Acto and ruin it even worse.
Mm-hmm. Now imagine someone doing that, but for like a fucking anime figure or like a like a body pillow in like 2,000 years. Like I'm looking at on the wall, I have a Moochie Moochie Pork body pillow because I'm a fucking secondary for cave games because they're all too expensive to own. And imagine in 2,000 years they dig up my fucking basement studio and I'm like fucking I'm like fucking perfectly preserved like that one Greek guy who was like jacking off during the volcano eruption.
Pompeii.
That's me in the corner.
Yeah, it reminds me of that thing of how Egypt invented archaeology. Because Egypt 2,000 years ago didn't know anything about Egypt 2,000 years before that.
That's funny.
Like, talking about that, like people like losing crafts and losing trades, like,
yeah.
They were in the same spot for 4,000 years and they didn't even know their own history. Like, that's insane how bad we are at that.
Mm-hmm. History sure it doesn't repeat itself, but it sure do rhyme, that's for sure.
It's like pottery. It rhymes.
Speaking of fucking art forensics, like, I have, like, almost the entire history of this one artist. Like, I just scraped their entire Twitter. And I'm having an aneurysm going through and looking at all the different ways they've drawn. Like, there's actually, like, noticeable differences.
Like, they just figured off something new, like, on the bench and then just came back with it.
Well, like, so if you were to, like, put a piece that they did recently next to a piece that they did like 5 years ago, they look completely fucking different.
Oh, okay. So it's the slow evolution. It's not just the.
I mean, kind of, sort of, yeah. Like, it's tough too because I'm trying to figure out what era I actually want to emulate for this video. But like, I like certain things about other eras. So I think by just the process of that, I'm looking at way too much shit all at once. I think I'm just gonna end up with a, and I apologize for everyone watching. This is incredibly fucking boring. And this is what happens every time I do an art stream. Because I'll have my oh fuck, my tablet sometimes likes to go, nope, we're not doing anything today. But I'll have like art reference on another screen. And then
so it's kind of like that thing where people grab like JoJo panels from the last 30 years, put them next to each other, like, oh wow, it's different.
Yeah.
Man draw different in 2024 than he did in 1980.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's just like gonna fucking happen. Style drift is the thing. Case in point, I don't draw like this normally. This is not my normal art style. You can see from my reference picture that is a lot closer to what I actually draw normally versus what the kind of art that I make when I'm trying to copy someone.
They call him the chameleon, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no, this is gonna be fucked. It's not gonna look good. Like, we're already kind of fucked. This eyes are too. I mean, this is the rough drawing too, so like thankfully this is all fixable and stuff. And then the other thing too is I haven't covered this in the video yet, but they do this weird vector manipulation thing that I'm not really doing right now because I'll just show you with the vector layer. So like what they'll do is they'll draw, and then instead of like, oh, I don't like that line, I'll hit Command Z and redraw. They'll do this like vector pinch thing in like Paint Tool Psi, where they'll kind of fuck with the drawing a little bit, like almost. And I'm not sure 100% how they're doing it, to be honest with you. Because it's different in Psi than it is in Clip Studio, which is why I'm avoiding using it.
That's a weird way to handle that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. But we'll go ahead and delete that and continue with the rough.
That's why if you're in vectors, if you drew the head too big, you detach it and rescale it separately and learn nothing.
Well, you don't have to do that in vector to be able to do that, baby.
You can do that in raster too, yeah.
Yeah, you can just do this. Whee! Oh, yep, there we go. Also, God, Yagi draws their hair like fucking chicken shit. It's so bizarre. Like, it goes against every fucking, like, impulse I have to just draw hair normally.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at some of their stuff right now. Like,
I was gonna say, I could just send you the folder I have. I don't know. It's kind of pointless to be getting close to the style here, too, because, like, it's not like, and this is just a personal weakness I have with my art, but, I always kind of struggle with, how to do hair ends. But there's another artist, too, that I'm kind of being a little inspired by, called Wanda Yu. They do this cute, camo girl in, like, a, hoodie.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how Yagi does all the hairlines with kind of soft, rounded tips. So used to everything just being jagged, violent points. The untold amounts of damage watching Dragon Ball has done to anyone trying to draw hair.
Yeah. Tell me about it. But no, also, that's just kind of how hair gets drawn in a lot of anime situations. I don't know. Kind of like... kind of struggling a bit.
It's not a thing that it really became in vogue, but I always loved the way they did it in Saint Seiya, where they just animated the hair like buzzsaws.
Yeah, I remember that. That's cool. That was always cool.
No one else really copied that, but I always loved that. It's such like a unique, goofy little thing.
Boy, am I finally glad to be fucking getting to this. Also, that's what's fucking bugging me. She doesn't have ears. I think I need to look at some more, reference.
Say if you don't give the kemono cute ears, they die.
Yeah. Something's up with this, though, that's really bugging me. I think it's just she's just looking too... There we go. Maybe. No. I think this isn't rounded enough. I'm gonna be real. I think the hibiki I did for fucking Julian came out okay, at least at the face. Like, I have faith that I can kind of pull this off a little bit. But we're starting to get some weird issues here, I think.
Some style drift.
Not even style drift, just like weird anatomy stuff. But also, yes. But I'm not doing... I mean, I guess I am kind of doing this with the Yagi brush, but like, there we go. It kind of just looked like her face was drifting off a little too much.
Yeah, I think from when you redrew the head, the eyes were still in the same spot, or the rest of the face kind of got shifted. Because that looks a lot better.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, when you're talking about people like underutilizing the Egyptian motif, like you never see people do birds. Like birds were a huge part of it.
That's another one, yeah. You could have burbs.
Give me my beautiful Egyptian bird woman.
There we go. I just gotta remember to do. And then the ear starts from here.
Yeah, that's looking cute.
There we go. Yeah. And she's got these wonderful golden little scale kind of things in her ears because she's an Anubis. She's an Anubis! That wasn't King Rootin' Tootin'. That was his wife, Queen Hatsi Tatsi. This is King Rootin' Tootin'. He was a midget.
At a certain point, Egyptian just starts to sound like Irish.
Have you ever partaken in the Stooges of Three? to sound as like the most pretentious Redditor ever.
I've seen a lot of their stuff, but not enough.
That was like a big thing with my family, is the Three Stooges.
Like, I had an Albert and Costello phase, and I had a little bit of Stooges because of that.
Yeah, Albert and Costello too were pretty big.
I mean, who's on first is still, like, peak.
I definitely prefer the Three Stooges, though, just because it's, like, fucking ridiculous bullshit.
I mean, a man getting hit with a 2x4 never gets old.
Yeah.
Like, that's ingrained in, like, the human condition.
Mm-hmm. By the way, do you want to know something funny?
What's that?
When I started re-downloading some stuff for moving the channel, YouTube actually lets you re-download your own videos, and I'm like, well, that's great, that's wonderful. Come to find out, they lock it at 720p.
Yeah.
And then I went to a crawler that I use for shit, and
yeah, they can rip it at 1080.
lo and behold, yeah, we found I was able to get it at 1080p. So, fuck you, YouTube.
Like, you know that doesn't come up enough for it to really stick them. Like, they're not saving that much bandwidth. But, you gotta cut them corners. Thanks, Susan.
Thanks, Susan. I know you can't hear me from hell, but thank you.
I got the stupid mental leak now. Every time I think of the ghost of Susan, I just think of the ghost of Mobility Mary.
Fucking.
Oh, that's just great.
Oh, this guy. This music. I know this. He kind of blew up a little while ago. If anyone listening is a musician and you want to make some music for this channel, hit me up. I'm kind of desperate for some music.
Sir, can you put your dog girl on a leash? They scare me.
Sir, your wife is snarling at me, sir.
Sir.
This is one area where I feel like I'm gonna hit the Yagi note, because I fucking suck dick at drawing clothing already, so...
Yeah, the hoodie is a nightmare from which I don't think I'd ever awaken. I had to draw one once.
I've gotten the general gist of it down. We're not that fucking cooked when it comes to, like, certain clothing has like certain like idiosyncrasies with it. And then we do have to give her a little bit of ooba per booba, but not too much. She's not entirely flat.
Just right in the middle.
I can already see that she's like... There we go. We're kind of getting there, I don't know.
You see a little bit of my stuff. My solution is just throw lines at it till people are too confused to even fucking register that there's a clothing fault.
Well, the other thing too is we are kind of cheating a little bit here on this one. I don't feel like drawing pants today. So I am just kind of like... God, I thought I heard someone in the chat. It's the fucking glowies monitoring me. I heard them talk. I heard them chirping in the background.
Glowy, no glowing.
Yeah, tell me about it. Did I fuck something up on the thing? I did. Why is Clip Studio just barely big enough? Or not big enough for the fucking video? I don't know. And did we run out of music already? Seriously? That wasn't even that long of, like, a playlist. How long have we been going for?
44 minutes. Yeah, that was a short-ass playlist.
That was only 42 minutes. Huh. Let's see. What else do we want to listen to? Oh, and a webcore playlist. Wow, I love wacky webcore. Have you ever heard of Fruitiger Arrow?
Oh, that's like the coffee house.
It's like when you boot up Windows 7. I go back and forth on those kind of movements. I love the things that make them up, but at the same time, I fucking hate the fandom aspect of them. But I have very much participated with them in the past. Like, I fucking loved Synthwave when Synthwave blew up on, like, Tumblr and stuff. I still like Vaporwave to some degree, but Vaporwave at least kind of has, like, a little bit of a thing where you can pretend that it's, like, being a little transformative with its, like, context and stuff.
It's as soon as you slap core onto the end of something that it gets that icky taste.
Yeah.
The other day we were talking about, like, early CGI, like that specific weird encapsulated period. I found the Flatland movie that came out in like 2006 or 7 was like a perfect example of that. Which I think 2 movies of Flatland came out the exact same year, but there's one free one on YouTube. And it kind of blew my mind how much it was, oh yeah, this is that folder I had in 3rd grade with the cool triangles in space. That Silicon Graphics Mario 64 Player's Guide.
I have a feeling we're not going to get very close to what we're trying to do here until the final. Because right now it's too loose and sketchy. But yeah,
it's got a good foundation though.
Yeah. Yagi really used to just do like, hey, it's poppin' music, but like OCs. And now they've kind of forked off into like way more like I'm not even sure what to call it. It's just like a natural style evolution, but it's like it's almost kind of like more gestural, but like more linear too at the same time. Like I'm looking at one of their recent pieces with the tiger chick in the jacket, and there's like some shit that's literally just straight up like straight lines. It's so bizarre watching this artist change and trying to like mash it all together into one thing.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like some of that does look like it's just a line tool.
Mm-hmm. Problem is I have to make her hoodie extra long.
Well, yeah, you can't have that on YouTube.
Can't show that in a Christian manga. Also, my anatomy is just completely different from Yagi's as well. So it's unfortunately it's not going to be perfect. I think that's the unfortunate reality of this video is like, as much as I want to be other artists that I like, I just can't like make the Herculean effort to become someone else real.
There's almost a moral in that. I don't know what it is, but... I think there's something to be said for even, like, trying to walk in someone else's shoes.
Mm-hmm. I drew the thighs too thick. I think I'm just gonna stick with regular ass, like, not feet for a hot second. I will say that's one thing I have really improved on a lot is feet. I'm not even into feet. But
I was gonna say, feet are kind of hard thing to research for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Not really.
If you look up feet drawing...
My problem is I need to do these legs in, like, this typical, like, wire anatomy, like, that you see a lot of anime girls in, but, like, the problem is I'm looking at this reference and I'm kind of too... I'm too attached to the reference. I'm trying not to make it too horny, because Yagi doesn't really draw like that. They draw very, like, understated women. Watch, the next piece Yagi puts out is gonna be like fucking Hyper or some shit. And it's gonna make my fucking eyes pop out of my head. And my nuts pop out of my dick like my eyes. They'll do it both at once. It'll be like a cartoon.
The awooga sound starts playing.
Yep, exactly. Wolf whistle. Pun intended.
So tangential, but Anubis, so whatever, I'm taking the shot. Let me hear Hellhound. What animal is that?
Wait, what is an Anubis supposed to be?
No, so when you hear a Hellhound, what animal is that?
A dog?
Yes. Would you believe there are people who are really argumentative about being a wolf?
I mean, I guess.
Like, I don't know, that just...
I feel like that we're getting into...
people saying that lately, and it sounds really stupid.
Yeah, I feel like that's, like, kind of like a fetishy preference, you know?
I think it's coping, because they don't like dogs. Like, I don't know.
But
I think it's kids.
A wolf is just a dog.
Yeah. So, I don't know, it's weird. I just saw, like... I don't know, it's like a recent thing. I've seen people get really angry about, like, no, they're wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, who cares? It's people on the internet, but... I don't know, I've never seen that before.
Nah. I guess. It seems somewhat like a... Seems somewhat like a preference thing that they're just kind of like projecting a bit on.
Yeah.
We can make this arm longer. Although maybe not, because I forgot. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. I think I do want to just get like the rough going. I think for tonight, because it's like a work night. But
yeah,
it's good. It's good to have this on deck. Maybe I'll try to do the eyes and stuff real quick. Just because I always like doing that first.
What's the most satisfying part to start on with the final? Just straight with the face?
Yeah, kind of like the eyes and stuff. I don't know. I know there's like a trope against people who only draw like heads, but that's how I started, so I kind of have like a bit of an emotional attachment to it. Like all the other stuff, and it is the most important part of doing anime.
Yeah.
Like straight up. Like if you fuck up the face, you fuck up the whole drawing. And then I do need to consider that she's going to have... She's got like a shitty rat tail. Because Anubises are short-haired dogs. I guess I'll spoil the little bit I'm going to do right here. But I gotta do something off screen, so it's gonna be annoying to look at. I apologize. Oh, I already got it loaded up. Nice. Oh, good. It's a, Yeah. Oh, nice. It saved it actually as a PNG. But she's a short hair, Where is it? Where's my creation? What have you done? Bleh. There we go. Very nice.
Incredible.
Let's see, let's do the flip test. Hey, we're not that bad.
Yeah, looking good.
I mean, it is kind of tough because she's got like a super big hoodie on. I think so. Like, it's just gonna look goofy. Yeah. Bah. Sorry. This is the most wonderful music to be having going while I'm going through a fucking psychosis at 3 in the morning.
Fucking boyfriend hoodie.
Yeah. I feel like maybe her center, it's this leg. It's this one. I think this leg is too... This foot is too goofy, and this leg is not straight enough. It just kind of looks like she's, like, kind of bending into space-time a little bit. And then that foot should... I'm definitely getting better about, like, self-editing, I think.
Yeah, it's a good catch.
Although that's not a perfect solution either. I'm not really in love with that, but meh.
Stay in the arc though.
Mhm. I don't know why I'm drawing through like this. I don't need to.
Sanity check.
I guess. I mean, I can't really find much about to do with it. I think this looks okay. I'll probably adjust these legs later too, because like they're
padding
bothering me
out.
still.
Padding out the hoodie helped a bit too, because that one part of her leg kind of looked like it was cutting into nothing space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, we gotta give this hoodie more volume. This is like a hoodie that you fucking fall asleep in. She's wearing like a fucking quadruple X, and she's like a fucking petite size medium.
Well, it's mid-August in the Midwest, so I'm sure we'll be back to sleeping in hoodie weather in about a week or two.
Yeah. No, I'm very, very fucking excited to not be in fucking summer anymore.
Are you a winter guy too?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Thank God. Hate summer so much. I miss having my window open.
I got my windows open right now, because it's probably 50 degrees out currently. What day is it today?
20th, Tuesday.
Sorry, I went to click the weather. Yeah, it's 55 degrees out right now, where I'm at. And it's only going to 72 today. It's beautiful. And then, of course, on Friday, when I go get my fucking wisdom teeth pulled, it's going to be 80 degrees. And then it's climbing back up into the 90s for, like, half a week. Because fuck me, I guess. I get to pay more for air conditioning. It's not enough.
Oh my God. You want to hear something really embarrassing?
Hmm.
I'm sure you'll get used to because getting older.
I guess.
I just realized it's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, man. I
Thanks.
already sent you a gift.
You sure did, yeah. You're ahead of the game. Yeah, I went to check what day it was, and literally, oh.
Hey, how's it going, man?
I'm on stream right now.
Yeah, just so you know, we are live. So again, just like we told the last guy, no piss and shit and fuck words.
You just did. You just
Yeah,
did, though.
that's the
Yeah.
That's the joke, my friend.
I don't.
Fucking
Actually, where are you guys live at?
YouTube. I put it in the video thing if you want to see. I'm just doing some bullshit at 3 in the morning, because like
You wanna
I've
hear
been
yourself Infinite Echo.
saying, I've been you know, just lost control of my life. No big deal.
Video what?
The video sharing channel.
Man, my dumb ass is blind. I can't. Oh wait, that was right there.
I want to give her programming sucks. But the problem is, the second I do that, everyone's going to be like, oh, it's a boy, it's a boy. I love the striped anime bikini, like, you know, like string bikini aesthetic. I love that. Very into it. But,
The femboys have overtaken.
I know, the femboys have fucking overrun our cherished, pastime.
I call it the Miku underwear, where it's just like the white, goes the white and light blue stripes, but
Yep.
it's everywhere. It's not just her.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's a staple of weeaboo culture.
This is why we need gatekeeping.
You know, I wonder got this how common that type of underwear actually is IRL.
Oh, probably not at all. I've seen what it looks like physically. Like, it's made of the cheapest, most fucking, like, this is made out of recycled plastic bottles shit.
It's a lot less flattering in person.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I
Most
think that
things
also
are.
kind of just adds to the horniness of it more, where it's like you're going out of your way to intentionally wear this piece of shit clothing.
I guess it's like, if it's that bad, you could do the ripping type thing. 'Cause that's a fantasy for some people.
Yes.
You gotta loop in the third that shit.
I haven't seen Lupin the Third. So,
And then she
yeah.
shoots a punching glove out of her vagoo and it hits you in the face and it's funny.
Yeah, it's a big gag.
I gotta fucking watch Lupin the Third now.
Yeah. To be fair, I also have only really seen
I saw clips of the new one. The one
I
with
saw the
shitty
Ghibli
animation.
movie, and that's pretty much most of what I've seen. This hoodie sucks, but I don't really feel like looking up hoodie reference right now.
Did you know about the production lore of Inspector Gadget Lupin?
Wait,
Yeah,
Ins-
they had a
Inspector
collab.
Gadget was supposed to be a Lupin the Third spinoff.
Interesting.
Really?
When it started, it was a French-Canadian pitch. They wanted to call it like Lupin the Seventh, that he was supposed to be his descendant in the future. And that's where all the Gadget things came from. But when they canceled it because they didn't like the idea, they just spun it off into Inspector Gadget as its own thing.
You know, that kind of makes me want to collab between Lupin and Inspector Gadget. I think that would be fucking vibe.
I mean, people have done really convincing art of it. Like, because the style, if you ever look at the two shows side by side, like, you can see the very obvious stylistic influence.
Does that make Inspector Gadget regards to Western anime?
I mean, it was meant to be, at least.
I think that's hilarious. That more people should know that.
Her head is just a
Besides this, what you guys have been doing?
Japanese class
Oh, nice.
earlier.
Just take those.
Yeah, there you go. Put something in text channel.
You drop.
There you go. I think just
Yeah. This is vibe. I like this.
What?
I would watch this actually.
Oh.
This is good. I like this.
I mean, tell the opening for Inspector Gadget has that we gave money to a Japanese studio to animate our opening, and the rest of the show looks like shit in comparison.
Yeah.
Reminds me of certain episodes of Spider-Man, called this and His Amazing Friends. Most of that animation kind of looks like ass, but randomly at times it just goes hard.
Yeah, you can tell when like Toei or TMS or somebody took over.
Yeah, and then it just starts going hard. It's like, holy shit. Has anybody ever considered that this Peter Parker's like streetwear in the 616 back in this like the 70s is like identical to Amuro Ray's streetwear? They're the same. It's the jean jacket with the fucking loafers and the yellow shirt. It's the exact same shit.
It was the style at the time.
I know, and that's what I wear IRL. I'm wearing it right now, actually. You guys play Fortnite?
You're not the first person to ask me when I stream that question. And that's
Is it
kind
on, like, is it live, like somebody on chat, or did somebody just drop here and say, yo, you play Fortnite?
So I migrated channels a while back because we were starting to get some weird people come in.
14-year-olds.
Yeah, and then they unironically asked, one of them unironically asked me if I'd stream Roblox or Fortnite.
I'm only asking because right now I'm fucking, excuse me, I'm fucking obsessed with Fortnite. I used to be the biggest Fortnite hater, now I can't stop fucking playing it. It's
Yeah.
infected me.
That's how they all be.
That's how they get you.
They have Iron Man now and War Machine. It's fucking awesome. I mean, they had Iron Man before, but they have War Machine now. So
I'm
it's fun.
sure they do.
Fortnite's kind of hit that like critical mass where it's almost funny again.
Yeah. Like last season is like really dumb because everybody started complaining about the cars, but I had a shit ton of fun just running people over. Like fuck the guns, dude. Vehicular manslaughter, that's where it's at.
Like we've hit such a level of self-parody and referential. Like you can get Harry Potter doing a fucking Kamehameha.
Harry Potter's not.
What happened? Give it a year.
I want him to be in the game. Just be so fucking dumb.
I'm sure they're looking for those rights right now.
Probably.
Fucking Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
They might actually do that. This D23 announced they're putting all the villains from Disney movies in Fortnite.
I was saying, I remember when Kingdom Hearts was like, wow, Final Fantasy and Disney, that's so wacky. Now it's just everyone does that all the time. Everything's a crossover constantly.
It's fun sometimes. It's just kind of stupid.
Yeah. Integrate fan base. Share customers.
I think the funniest part is the fucking Disney Rider Belt. We got the Disney Rider Belt because of that.
Oh, I forgot they did yeah, Bandai did like that. They did the giant Chijoken, Soul Chidoken figure that tanked really hard. I think they were selling for like 25% of the price. But they still made like 3 more versions of it.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like an entire... I don't even know what like the American Disney adult... Like I know that's a thing in Japan too.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine what the Japanese Disney adult is like.
Can we really judge, given our occupation?
I don't know, I'll still judge Disney adults.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll throw that stone.
The new Snow White movie. Just kidding. Don't want to talk about that. God, this is a mistake.
Placement of the nose is the most important part.
Yep.
Adds the funny.
Like
Where's
sets the entire geometry of the face.
where's the funny?
Yeah, you gotta add the funny.
In the newspapers, baby.
You just sounded like the Joker baby meme.
I already did that at the beginning of the stream.
How the fuck was I supposed to know? I just got here.
You never stop.
You
You
have
always
to
gotta do
you have to be a
Joker baby.
you have to be psychic and know a better meme.
I'm the baby Joker.
God, could you imagine a fucking Muppets baby style show with like Marvel or DC? That I think that would actually make...
I can.
I'm pretty sure that's already happened at least once, right? It's 80. It's been like what 80 years for both of them. Batman's celebrating his 85th birthday in September.
Arkham babies.
Arkham baby. The funniest thing about the new season of Fortnite is it's all marble theme. I just see a bunch of DC characters running around because people are being dickheads. It's funny.
Hey, I actually
Batman.
used the vector pinch thing for once.
Oh, nice.
You're adapting. You're starting to see their flow.
He's evolving.
Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne.
I fucking love that meme. That's my favorite meme. One of my favorite ones is where it's fucking Speed Racer, where the Speed Racer jumps from his fucking car and he grabs his fucking submachine gun, so it's shooting up the place.
He's going over that cliff! No!
That's every episode of Speed Racer, though.
Yeah, it's true. I love Speed Racer. The damn show's fucking crazy. It's great.
Dude has a body count like the 4 digits.
He does. He does. The amount of fucking people that Speed Racers killed, it's ridiculous. Even indirectly. It's like just shit, man. Like, Speed had no chill. The guy had femboy lashes and just shot up the place. It's great. The
Well, no,
fuck is
back-
up with those lashes, though?
Back then, eyelashes were a sign of masculinity. That's why all the Super Robot pilots had big eyelashes and sideburns.
Sideburns and eyelashes. So, weird combo. I'm not gonna question it.
You know, it's like how pink used to be the man color back in the day.
Yeah. Blue was for women. It was more like a sky blue than like a dark one. I like how that shows up from time to time, the pink being the masculine color. Whenever they have a masculine character, sometimes in anime, they wear pink. I think I need to get new glasses. Check my blade again. Oh, I don't like going to the eye doctor.
Hey, it could be worse. I'm going to get my wisdom teeth pulled on Friday. You could be doing that.
Oh, I've already got all my wisdom teeth removed.
I know. Well, I don't know that, but congratulations.
It's not as bad as people say it is. It's annoying for like the first few hours.
I have a feeling it's not going to be that bad. But also, I'm not getting any of the like anesthesia shit done because I'm also getting a second operation in like a month after. For like some throat related issues, and because parts of my throat are so big, they actually don't want to put me under because they don't want me to fucking choke on the table and die. So they would not, they basically refused me anesthesia.
Okay, yeah, I got some anesthesia and that shit like still hurt. That's probably gonna be way worse for you now.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are suckers, I'm telling you. Whiskey in a bathtub and pliers. Got it done in 5 minutes.
How many wisdom teeth are you taking out?
Just the bottom two.
Oh. So you have 4?
Yeah, they didn't want to touch the top ones because they were like, oh, nope, these are fine. I was like, oh, great, they're fine, yay.
I had all 4 of them removed because they were all coming out in a weird angle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Two separate like days.
Come on.
Top and bottom right side, top and bottom left side the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Probably could have done it in one day, but they didn't want to. They said they don't recommend doing that.
Just knock it out with an ice skate like Castaway. Just find you a big old rock.
Was that actually a wisdom tooth? Wasn't that a normal tooth when you did that? I don't know. It's been a while since I watched Castaway. I gotta watch
It might have been a molar. Honestly, the only thing I remember from Castaway is Wilson.
Yeah. I only remember the fire scene. Like, besides the iconic, you know, I'm sorry, Wilson. Like, the fire scene where he's like, I have created fire. Going Oonga Boonga on the island. The vibe with that shit makes sense to me, man.
That's good shit, Yellow.
It's very nice.
Thank you. I think that do be where we're gonna stop for tonight. Oops, sorry, almost.
Yeah, you guys probably should go to bed. It's like 3 a.m. for you.
No, yeah, I have to go. Well, thankfully I work from home, so I can wake up at fucking noon and no one will say anything. But yeah, no, I think this is a good place to call it. A little bit different stream this time. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. We had some friends join us. So hopefully it was
Foundation.
Yes, it wasn't just me schizophrenically babbling like a moron. Which is always fun.
You made it a whole stream without talking about Pal World.
Yeah, I did
Never
that.
got to play that game. I do want to though.
Don't waste your
Never
time.
mind.
Alright then.
That's just my prognosis with it. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to our our ending screen here. But thank you guys. We'll probably be back with more drawing. I have a lot more drawings to do in this style for an upcoming video project that I think will be really fun. And hopefully people will actually enjoy it. So, but until then, thank you guys. We'll be back eventually.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.